So picture this for a second. You go on a vacation that you've been planning for a while, you have a great time, then you come home from your vacation, you log on to Runescape because you haven't played in the last week, and you notice that you're not in the same location you logged out from. You're also highly naked. Yeah, I mean, very naked, right? And then you run over to your bank, and then you realize that, well, there may not be anything in your bank, and you just got hacked. Happy Tuesday, and happy Taco Tuesday for anyone out there that's going to be having some beef, chicken, salmon, pork, shrimp scampi. Please take me up on that. Lobster tacos. I actually had some lobster tacos this past weekend. But first and foremost, if you are new here, welcome. I actually just got back from a little mini vacation. No, my account did not get hacked, but I do want to talk about being hacked for today's episode. If you enjoy my content, definitely smash the like button, subscribe for more. I put videos on this YouTube channel Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Sorry, no new video this past Saturday, but hey, the YouTube scheduling system actually did work well. I ended up uploading a video last Wednesday to be released for Thursday, my birthday actually, June 25th, baby. I'm officially 38 years old. Even though a lot of you all, and thank you so much for all the birthday wishes from many of you guys, a lot of you all say I'm look like I'm 25, which is utterly just crazy, right? But that goes to show you just take care of yourself and pretty much lay off the boozing, especially if you're dealing with that type of an issue. And you can definitely look 10 years younger, right? Furthermore, if you want to see more content of me, definitely check out my other YouTube channel, NightmareRH on RS. I post videos there Monday through Saturday. Gonna make a new video there today. And if you want to follow me on social media, be part of my Discord community, all that good stuff is down below in the description. But let's go ahead and get back to today's episode talking about being hijacked. So, believe it or not, this is a really big issue that is talked a lot among just RuneScapians, and I've been playing this game now for, oh boy, 21 years. I've been video making on YouTube for 18 years now. I've had so many conversations with so many of you all, whether it's in-game, whether it's on Discord, Ventrilo back in the day, 2008, 9, and 10, crazy. Then Skype, 2011, 12, and 13. Even a little bit of 14, I was using Skype. Discord, obviously, is where it's at, but there are people that do log off this game. They go on a very hard-worked vacation, and they come back on, and their account has been woo! Yeah, and it's gone, baby. It's gone like South Park, right? And it's gone. It's just, you're wiped out. Why does that happen? How can you prevent it from happening? And I kind of really want to talk about this for the next several minutes. So, why does it happen? Well, it's because you may have a security breach in one or more areas. You may be sharing an email address, or maybe you downloaded a file that pretty much is a thing called a keylogger. So anything you input as typing is going to be sent to a fart knocker that essentially is watching what you do. That's also very highly illegal for them as well. Any loophole, such as, like I said, email address, unsecured email address, no two-step authentication, that is greatly needed for every single aspect of life. And honestly, it could be something simple as a universal password, and I really do hate saying this, but I have heard over the years so many, no pun intended, nightmare horror stories of people that have said, well, the only person that knew my RuneScape password is my brother, is my cousin, is my best friend. Nah, you know, it can't be them, right? A lot of the times, it's more than likely them. Unfortunately, this game is the greatest game ever, but this game, when it comes to GP, it can make people go friggin' insane in the membrane. People will literally screw you over left and right just for literally having, like, GP. Like, seriously, if somebody had the opportunity to steal 910 million GP, a lot of people would take that. And it's very unfortunate. It really is. I've had to ban people from my community over the years because they go to a raid or they go to God Wars and they agree before going that, hey, I'm going to split this item with my group. And well, guess what ends up happening? Yeah, they keep the item, they leave the clan, the friends chat, and then it's like sayonara, right? It's RuneScape greed. It destroys friendships. It destroys brotherhoods, sisterhoods. It's absolutely terrible. So some simple steps you can really go ahead and take is honestly not having a universal password if you have one, having multiple email addresses for everything, and also using two-step authentication is really big. So I want to go ahead and tell a fun little story for anyone that has played this game as long as me, probably like 15 plus years. So there was once upon a time, we had a thing called security questions, right? What were security questions? So security questions were 5 questions that you would make, and if somebody had access to these questions, they could steal your account. Now, when I first started live streaming, legitimately like live streaming, I'm not talking about Twitch TV, I'm not talking about on YouTube. I was actually on Blog TV back in 2010 was my first official live stream. Many, many years ago, obviously Twitch, Kick, YouTube is the OG of live streaming. But back then, Twitch, Kick, YouTube Live wasn't, around. I remember doing my first live stream ever. And I had people that would ask me my security questions. And I, of course, knew what they were trying to do because, like, if you care about your RuneScape account, you should know your security questions plus your answers, right? If you don't, well, okay, maybe you're totally lost or whatever, but I legitimately had people ask me my security questions. Now, I will go ahead and share this information since security questions aren't really a thing. I don't even remember back in 2017, you're talking 9 years ago-ish, when Jagex replaced them with the two-step authenticator, which is absolutely amazing. And like I said, if your account is not two-step authenticated along with your email address, you really got to make sure it is, because it's not going to do you any harm. It's going to do you better things. And I do understand a lot of people don't like to two-step authenticate because they say, who's going to hijack my account? Well, if you accidentally click on something, or maybe somebody gains your passwords or whatever, you're going to be susceptible. So you gotta go to the extent to protect yourself. Even though maybe you're not making content videos on YouTube, you're not live streaming, you just got to go ahead and protect yourself always. So anyways, back in 2017, this was obviously replaced. The security questions, that's a big win in my opinion. But over the years, I did get people asking me on live streams, asking me in-game. And it's like, yo, I know what the frig you're doing. Like, get away. Like, and a lot of the times I actually would lie. A lot of the times people would ask me like one of my security questions, and I would just make random stuff up, which was actually pretty hilarious. And I said it very seriously too, and I knew that they were going to input the wrong information, but still, that is the level that people are willing to go to be a bunch of evil assholes. That's really just what it comes down to. You hijack other people's accounts in this game, you're an evil asshole. I mean, hey, you just gotta admit it. And I mean, if you like being a evil a-hole, well then, hey, you're an evil a-hole, but that's what you are. So it does happen more often than you think, even in 2026. It's very unfortunate. And for anyone that has ever been in this situation before, I really feel for you all. I've talked to so many people, like I've said, and so many people have been hijacked in many, many different ways. But regardless, you should be able to walk away from your RuneScape account, go on a little vacation, not have to worry about anything. I mean, maybe not even log into your RuneScape account for like 30 days. Some of my Iron Man accounts, I haven't logged in, honestly, for maybe about like a year, maybe like even 2 years. And I know that my Iron Man accounts are secure because they have security up the wazoo. But yeah, on a closing note here, definitely let me know down below. My voice is gonna kind of squeak out on me right now. Definitely let me know down below if any of you all have experienced somebody trying to hijack your account, probe you in a way, like you said, during old live streams many years ago. Water cheers. Oh, that's good. Many years ago, people have tried to probe me so many times, and it's hilarious, but at the same time, like I said, you gotta protect yourself. So, new content all this week. New video on this channel on Thursday. Check out my other YouTube channel if you want even more content. I love you guys so much. Some PKing content this week and some GP content as well. Not sure if I want to do PKing content on Thursday, so definitely stay tuned for that. Otherwise, keep it real, everyone, and later.